Hi guys, I hope that you're all doing really well. So today I have an exciting video because we are finally starting to talk about fall, autumn scents. A lot of you guys always ask me, why do I say fall instead of autumn? I feel like a lot of my viewers are from the US, and I know in the US people say fall. And I don't know, now I guess I watch as well a lot of like American creators and stuff, so I'm just so used to hearing the word fall. But in Australia, in like where I live, we say autumn. But anyways, we're talking about fall fragrances today. And I am so excited because I am really ready to start transitioning my scents into more warm, comforting, cozy fragrances. So I'm really excited for this video. And I wanted to start by saying a part of this video is in collaboration with Ideal Jewelry. You guys know I have worked with Ideal many times in the past. I am obsessed with their pieces. If you guys see, I'm wearing them right now. Like, are you kidding me? Especially if I wear this with my hair up. If I wear this with my hair up, game over. That is stunning. And actually on a day-to-day basis, I don't know if you guys notice in all of my videos, I am always wearing the Ideal studs. I am a stud girly. I love to wear a classic, simple, high-quality stud earring. So I just find myself always wearing the Ideal studs. I never take them out, not even to shower, not even to swim in the ocean, not even to travel. Like, I live in my Ideal studs. But whenever I'm going to like an event or somewhere nice, a dinner, etc., I will usually use one of the add-on pieces like this. And I recently got these because I asked the team at Ideal to actually pick me something for like my wedding. I know that that sounds a bit weird, but I was like, I cannot pick what I want from the website, so I'm gonna leave it with you guys. And if you can choose something, keeping in mind that I'm doing a lot of events next year for my wedding, etc. And they picked these, and I think that they are absolutely gorgeous. I am obsessed with the brand, you guys know. I love the modular design. Like I said, I'm always wearing the studs, and then whenever I want to elevate it, I can add on a piece like this. They are just the best company in my opinion. Everything is high quality lab grown diamonds. The prices are amazing, like absolutely amazing. You always get a certificate, you get the grading of the diamonds, like absolutely everything. So yes, it really is one of my favorite companies, and I would never promote a brand that I didn't love and I didn't wear, but you can go into all of my videos and I'm always wearing the jewelry. So yes, this video, a part of it is in collaboration with Ideal, and they do always have like little discounts, offers, promotions, etc. So if you guys are ever interested, especially coming up to like Christmas, birthdays, whatever holiday season, I really recommend checking the website, see if there's any sort of offers, because the pieces are absolutely phenomenal. Even the way that it comes like wrapped and packaged is also so beautiful. So that is, yeah. So today I wanted to talk about chic fragrances for fall. Fall fragrances that I find incredibly chic. I love that trend on TikTok talking about things I find incredibly chic. So I wanted to do my version of it, but for fall fragrances. And I am obsessed with this list. Like, if you removed every single fragrance from my collection and let me just keep these for the fall, I would be extremely content. I would be super happy. So let's go. So I'm gonna start out with a fragrance that I feel like I'm kind of known for this fragrance now for some reason, but it is Orphéon from Diptyque. Now, this to me is the epitome of a chic and classy fragrance for the fall. As soon as the weather starts to cool down, I want to wear Orphéon. Orphéon to me is actually quite a versatile scent that you could potentially wear all year long. However, for me, the best time to wear Orphéon is the fall and winter months when the weather starts to get cold. This fragrance is just, it's magical to me. Like, it literally smells like magic in a bottle, in my opinion. This is a cold, powdery, aromatic, woody scent that is crisp. Like I said, it's cold, it's woody, but not in a dark, dense, intense way. It's in this really chic and powdery way. It's like this really cold, powdery, woody scent with a little bit of an aromatic opening. It's absolutely incredible to me, you guys. Like, this fragrance actually makes me emotional when I smell it. And that for me is something that doesn't happen a lot. There are quite a few fragrances in my collection that I smell and I just become emotional because of how beautiful the fragrance is and how beautifully it was created. That for me is like the sign of an incredible scent. Like I said, it doesn't happen often, but there are definitely fragrances in my collection that when I smell it, I just feel emotional, and that's exactly how I want to smell when I smell a good fragrance. So this is just pure perfection in a bottle and perfect for the fall and winter months. Orphéon from Diptyque. Another fragrance that I find incredibly chic is Soir from Maison Kurkdjian. Now, this fragrance, still, I have thousands of fragrances in my collection. I cannot stop loving on Soir. I will always love this fragrance and I will always recommend it to you guys. This to me is such a chic, cool, elegant fragrance to wear in the fall. For me, all of the scents that I'm talking about right now, you guys, you could have them as a signature fragrance in the fall and winter. Like, for me, these are signature scents. I would love somebody to know me by all of these fragrances. Like, I would love to have one of these as my signature scent for the fall and people to like recognize my smell. I have too many fragrances to be able to do that, but I kind of wish I had like a signature for the summer, a signature for the fall, etc. But Soir is the most cozy, warm, comforting, just beautiful amber fragrance. You have vanilla, labdanum, amber, tonka, I think, but this is just so cozy, warm, rich, slightly sweet, but it's not too gourmand or anything like that. It feels very well balanced, very cocooning, and I just love this fragrance so much. So Soir from Maison Kurkdjian, definitely recommend this. I know it's popular, I know people talk about it, but there is actually a reason for that. This really is a beautiful fragrance in my opinion. Let's get another icon out of the way. This is Musc Ravageur from Frédéric Malle, and this to me as well, signature worthy. Like, if somebody knew me by this smell, I would be so proud. Like, I would be so proud. This is the most sexy, addictive musk I've ever smelled in my life. You have spices, you have citrus, you have the warm musk. It's really addictive and kind of carnal in a way. It also has this beautiful ambery dry down. It's just one of the most perfect fragrances I've ever smelled. To me, the word to describe this is sexy. Like, there's something intimate, carnal, and sexy about Musc Ravageur, and it's just phenomenal. I have no notes, no comments. It is the perfect, chic, cool, seductive signature scent for the fall, and I really love this one. Actually, I saw the other day that this is like the signature scent of like a Korean pop star, and I thought that that was like so cool. I don't know why, I just thought it was really cool. Like, if this is like the scent that people know you by, that is iconic. The next fragrance is so underrated, but I don't think that this scent would be for everyone, but I really wanted to talk about it because to me this fragrance is so chic and cool. Like, if I met someone and they were wearing this fragrance in the fall and winter, like this was like their signature, I think I would be speechless. Like, my jaw would be on the floor. This is Musk from Lorenzo Villoresi. So this brand actually creates some really beautiful fragrances, and all of them to me have quite a vintage DNA. The brand Lorenzo Villoresi, to me personally, it has this really qualitative vibe, but also very vintage at the same time. And I just really love the kind of concept of the brand, the atmosphere. Like, it's just such a cool brand in my opinion, and very classic, very timeless. And Musk is this beautiful musk with a lot of rose and sandalwood. Something about this smells so peaceful and so spiritual to me, and I cannot really put my finger on what it is. I think it might be from the sandalwood. There's also a beautiful rosewood note in here, some geranium too, but there is something about this scent that it just smells very spiritual. Like, it smells calming, it smells relaxing, it smells just beautiful to me. So this fragrance is very, very elegant, very chic, and very cool to wear in the fall and winter. It's the sort of scent that somebody's going to catch a whiff of you and be like, who was that? Like, who just passed me? Like, it is a really interesting, beautiful fragrance. You don't smell many people that smell like this on the street, and it is just spectacular. So I really recommend this one. You guys know I love Ton de Neige, but this is also one of my favorites from the brand. And apparently, guys, this is what Brad Pitt wears. Like, this is his scent apparently, which is so cool to realize that I'm smelling what Brad Pitt smells like. Smells good. Okay, so the next fragrance, I was kind of tossing up with which fragrance from this brand I wanted to include, but I went with Thé Noir 29 from Le Labo. Now, so I'm going to explain something right now. I know that this fragrance has like a cult following from people. It's so popular, it's really mainstream, etc. I took a really long time to smell this fragrance and kind of become familiar with it because of the hype that was surrounding the scent. But when I did go and discover it, I was shocked because this is such an abstract, unusual, creative scent. And I would never have suspected that something as abstract as this would become so popular and mainstream. Like, that's just so weird to me to think about. Like, I understand something like La Vie est Belle or Armani C, but Thé Noir 29, this fragrance, guys, smells niche. Like, it doesn't even smell like a perfume to me. This smells like something you would smell in nature. There is a beautiful fig note in here. You have some cedar. You have, what else? I think you have tobacco as well. A heavy dose of tobacco. But it's kind of fresh at the same time. It's very fresh and woody. You have this beautiful fig and tobacco. It never feels thick, dense, suffocating or anything. It's very airy, captivating, really alluring. But like I said, I am shocked that this fragrance is so popular because it doesn't even smell perfumey to me. This smells like something you would smell outside. Like, really, it smells like something in nature. And I just love how interesting and creative this scent is. Fig, woods, tobacco, hay, etc. It is a really chic, effortless, really cool fragrance to be wearing in the fall time, the fall and winter months. If you smell like this, like, you're a cool girl. And I think that you're very chic. So Thé Noir 29, really a fantastic fragrance, so creative, so unique, and I really love it. I also love Thé Matcha. That's the one that I'm currently obsessed with. I would say I like Thé Matcha myself more, but I think Thé Noir is very chic because of how abstract the scent is. I think it's just so beautifully done, and I really recommend it if you like something more unique. This is not for everyone though. Like, it's really gonna be a scent that some people will be like, what the heck is that? I would never put that on my skin. And other people, they're in love with it and it's like their signature scent. So yeah. Okay, we're gonna throw it back to an old favorite, but it's a scent that I recently started wearing a lot again. And I think it's really one of the fragrances in my collection that I will have forever and ever. And I will always love this scent. And I will always feel like this scent is me. This is Gris Charnel from Diptyque Orphéon. Now, I just adore Gris Charnel. Like, I absolutely adore it. It's one of the most perfect fragrances in my opinion. I was literally the first influencer that ever started talking about Gris Charnel, like years and years ago. I still remember getting the package with like 4 perfumes from BDK inside. And I still remember I was actually in Pierre's parents' old house. It was when I just came to Dubai and I was stuck during and I remember getting this package from the distributor in the US, and he sent me, and I smelled this and I was like, that's mine. Like, that's my scent. That is my scent. And that's how it went. And Gris Charnel is just, it's just spectacular. Like I said, it is literally one of the most perfect fragrances I've ever smelled. It's woody, it's creamy, it's spicy, it's airy. There's something so airy about it. It's so chic and elegant and cool and effortless. And I need to get another bottle because that's all I have left of my bottle of Gris Charnel. And I just love it so much. Loads of sandalwood, cardamom. I think you have fig as well, some vanilla. It's super cocooning and smooth and woody, but in such an airy way that it never feels too heavy, too thick, too dense. This to me is like, yeah, like I said already, the perfect fragrance. And I love this scent in the fall and winter. I think it is so incredibly chic and elegant. Okay, so the next fragrance I bought several months ago. It's been a long time since I've had this scent. And it's so funny because I have like a lot of fragrances in my collection, you guys. And I feel like I only talk about 20%, not even, of what I have, because I like to talk about the same fragrances because like those are the ones that I'm wearing, those are my favorites, etc. But sometimes I will love a fragrance. I maybe got it a couple of months ago, but I have never spoken about it on my channel yet. And this is the first time I'm going to speak about this scent that I bought several months ago and I wore many times, and I actually love the scent. And that is Lovers from Louis Vuitton. So you guys know I went through like a Louis Vuitton phase, and Lovers was a scent that I never thought I would buy until I smelled it on somebody and I was like, what are you wearing right now? And they told me they were wearing Lovers, and I was like, that's so good. Like, it smelled so incredible on this person that it actually made me buy it. So I ended up getting this scent, and I've worn it a few times since having it, maybe about 10 times I've worn Lovers. I adore this fragrance, you guys, and it's so weird because there is a similarity to like Santal 33, but I find this scent to be much, much better than something like Santal 33. This is a really beautiful sandalwood with some galbanum, so you do have that kind of greenish, earthy aspect mixed with the sandalwood. It's very airy, it's very smooth, it's very seductive. It's just super, super chic on the skin. I cannot explain why I love this scent, but I just absolutely love it. If you are a fan of Santal 33, you will obviously love this scent. But if you are not a fan of Santal 33, maybe give this one a try because it's definitely smoother, more creamy, more just better in my opinion. So Lovers from Louis Vuitton, this is really a gorgeous, really chic fragrance to wear in the fall and winter. If you like something more woody, a little bit more androgynous, this could be like your fall signature. It is absolutely stunning in my opinion and just so beautiful. I like wearing this on a night out. I feel like it smells so good for a dinner, for a night out. It smells really, really sexy and I just love it. Okay, so the next fragrance is from Guerlain. We needed to have a Guerlain in here. And the one that I find the most chic to wear in the fall and winter is Cuir Beluga. Now, this fragrance, you guys, is a masterpiece. Like a lot of fragrances from Guerlain, this is a masterpiece with a capital M. Cuir Beluga is the most rich, buttery, smooth, just delectable vanilla fragrance without being sickly, without being too sweet. This is phenomenal, you guys. What you have, to me personally, is a lot of vanilla, a lot of heliotrope, and a lot of suede. So you really get this creamy butteriness from the vanilla, heliotrope, and suede. They come together and they make the vanilla super waxy, creamy, buttery, just addictive. It's just a phenomenal scent, you guys, like absolutely phenomenal. I will say this scent on my skin is more close to the skin. This is not a scent that's going to project as much. If you want a vanilla from Guerlain that projects, go for Vanille Planifolia. This one is a beast, but Cuir Beluga is more intimate, but it's more sexy in my opinion because of that suede and the buttery effect in the scent. This one is more seductive and sexy. It's absolutely incredible. I really recommend this fragrance, you guys. It is beautiful, 10 out of 10. Okay, next up we have a fragrance from Une Nuit Nomade, and it's not Estrella de la Mañana for one time, because Estrella is more of an impressive fragrance. It's more artistic, it's more creative, it's more wow. But this fragrance to me is more chic. Like if I smell this on somebody, I would be like, wow. This is Summa Orientale, and this fragrance is a beautiful, just rich, boozy, warm patchouli. Like this is so seductive and chic and elegant to me. and I am in love with this fragrance. I have a couple of favorites, as you guys know, from Nuit Nomade. This is definitely one of them. If you're somebody that likes something like Soir from Maison Kurkdjian, and you also like patchouli, please try Summa Orientale, because this to me could appeal to the people that like Soir, but it has some patchouli in there. So it's quite a warm, rich patchouli with a lot of addiction. There's also that gorgeous booziness coming through. And honestly, guys, it is absolutely a 12 out of 10. A 12 out of 10. So this one is very chic, very opulent, very cool, and I just love it so much. Especially at night, this fragrance to me, like I said, it has a lot of addiction going on. So at night, this one is very, very sexy. Okay, I'm gonna throw it back to an old favorite, an old fragrance that used to be so popular. It's obviously still very relevant from this brand, but I feel like this is just one of the chicest fragrances that you could wear, and it is Tobacco Vanille from Tom Ford. Now, I have a lot of Tom Fords actually, and I love quite a lot of them. I recently got Vanille Fatale. I have Santal Blush, which is also very chic to wear in the fall, but I think this is really like the epitome of a chic, sexy vanilla fragrance to wear in the fall. Especially on a woman. If a woman wears this, wow. Like, this is a really creamy, rich vanilla and tobacco with some cacao. It's just wow. Like, it's just wow. And I think I find it hard to look back at the fragrances that were launched so many years ago, because sometimes I really feel like they were so much better. Like, smelling a fragrance like Tobacco Vanille is really sad for me, because I feel like we had so many more beautiful fragrances like this in the past, and now we get less and less incredible stuff. Tobacco Vanille is really a spectacular fragrance. If you've never smelled it, go run and put your nose on this scent right now. It's one of the chicest, most beautiful, opulent scents you can wear in the fall and winter. So cool, so sexy, and so chic. Okay, I wanted to talk as well about a more approachable vanilla fragrance, something a bit lighter that I love, and it's so chic for the fall. This is the Architects Club from Arquiste. You guys need to get your nose on this one if you haven't already. This is a brand that's been around for a long time. I always wanted the Architects Club. Ever since I was like 17 years old, I wanted the Architects Club. I saw it online. I saw some people talking about it online back in the day, and I always wanted this scent. And so when I got it, I was so excited. The Architects Club is this beautiful, smooth, very, very smooth, very light vanilla fragrance. A kind of woody, complex, layered, nuanced vanilla scent. It doesn't smell like straight up vanilla. There's a lot going on here, but it's a very beautiful kind of smooth woody vanilla. If you like Eau Duel from Diptyque, I'm sure that you will like the Architects Club. I have Eau Duel, I have the Eau de Parfum and the Eau de Toilette, and I will tell you something, I much prefer the Architects Club. And you know I love Diptyque, but I much prefer the Architects Club because of the way that it smells, but also it lasts a lot longer on my skin. I get really good longevity with this and a really nice bubble when I wear it. It is so chic, so elegant, so cool, and just effortless. This is like an effortless vanilla fragrance that you can wear in the fall and winter, and I just love it so much. One of the chicest vanillas. The next fragrance, we're going to take it to something a little bit different, of a different profile of scent, but equally as chic to wear in the fall and winter. This is Constantinople from Penhaligons. I adore this fragrance from Penhaligons. I feel like it's so underrated. This is a beautiful kind of floral vanilla scent with some woods, a little bit of something spicy. It is absolutely gorgeous. What you have in Constantinople is rose and geranium mixed with some vanilla, some spice. It's just beautiful, you guys. It doesn't smell as you would expect. That is what I love about this scent. When I first got it and I saw the notes, I was kind of like, huh, like, I'm not really sure if I'm picking up what I'm seeing in front of me, but this fragrance is just gorgeous. It's very rich, it's very luxurious smelling, but very, very chic. This is like honestly one of the most beautiful underrated fragrances from Penhaligons, and I really recommend checking it out. You can see from my dent, I wear it. I love, love, love this scent. A beautiful, slightly sweet, woody, slightly spicy floral fragrance. And it's just absolutely gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. But you do have to like more of like a rosy, kind of like a darker rosy sort of scent, because definitely the floral that you get is like a little bit of rose and geranium mixed with those kind of more deeper and warmer tones. It is absolutely stunning, you guys. Constantinople from Penhaligons, very chic, very elegant, just beautiful. Oh my gosh. I think the most chic brand you can ever wear is Serge Lutens. Serge Lutens to me is the epitome of a chic brand. This is, you know your stuff, respect. I bow down if you wear and you own Serge Lutens. This is really like one of the most iconic and best brands ever to exist, and Ombre Sultan is just such a perfect amber scent. But this is amber, like this is amber. It's a slightly animalic amber, very warm, very rich, very balsamic, resinous. It is a true amber fragrance. Now, in terms of the amber world, this is one of the most respected ambers. Like this is really like a top tier amber fragrance. It's very, very rich, very ambery, very resinous, very balsamic. It's just incredible. It smells slightly vintage to me, like it has a slightly vintage profile and a slight animalistic touch, but it is truly one of the most chic, gorgeous, rich fragrances to wear, especially when the weather is very cold. This is one of Pierre's favorite fragrances ever in our collection, and I love when he wears this. It smells so just classy and chic and elegant whenever he wears this fragrance. It's really a 12 out of 10. Something a little bit lighter. It's still quite an intense fragrance for the fall, but it's a bit lighter, is Eyes Closed from Byredo. Now, Byredo was another brand. I was stumped. I'm going to tell you guys right now. I was thinking of putting 1996 De Los Santos because that one is so cool and chic to be wearing in the fall. Or I wanted to put G-Water. Those are very chic fragrances for me, but I ended up settling on Eyes Closed because it's a fragrance that I'm wearing the most at the moment from Byredo, so that's why I wanted to talk about it again. This is really incredible, you guys. It's a bit spicy, it's a bit creamy, it's a bit powdery. I think you have iris and cinnamon, and it's just amazing, you guys. Some people say this smells like a carrot cake, which I can see like the resemblance because of the spices in here. It really has those carrot cake spices. However, this is just so chic. It's powdery, it's irisy, a little spicy, a little bit addictive. There's a bit of a sweetness. It's absolutely gorgeous. Like for me, this is like a fall day. Like you're walking in New York City, you're going to get a coffee and like sit at a library or sit at a cafe and read a book. Like that is Eyes Closed. I don't know if that was like a good description, but that is what I see. Like you have like a big scarf on, you're walking with your pumpkin spice latte or something like that, and you're going to read a book somewhere. Like that is what this fragrance smells like to me. And it really reminds me of the fall. It's very chic, it's very elegant, it's very beautiful and just so comforting to wear at the same time. So definitely recommend this one, Eyes Closed. But I also love 1996 for the fall. For the chicness, this is super chic as well, you guys, 1996. So that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.